Bine ați venit la un episod din Max Payne 3. Hai să continuăm.
¡Anda! ¡Está abierto!
Ia frate, hai să m-am văzut pe ăla.
¡No saldrás vivo!
Și mă enervează faza asta. Hai să trecem mai repede de ea. Mereu uit.
¡Anda! ¡Está abierto!
Hai.
¡Anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Mantenga sus posiciones!
Oricum am să ridic am sărit de pe vasă așa că oricum.
¡Marica, vamos! ¡Anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Párate, suave!
Iarăși. De ce sari încolo? De ce nu sari în față? De ce ați băgat porcăria asta de slow motion pe shift, băieți? În sfârșit tâmpitul ăla mă enervează. Gata, nu mai glumesc deloc. Nu mai glumesc deloc, primești ceva.
¡Necesito espacio! ¡Coño! ¡Qué daño!
Ce? Dar nu m-am pușcat nimeni! Te morți tăi de joc tâmpit!
¡Anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Levántase, parce! ¡Ánimo! ¡Necesito ayuda!
Bă, deci nu înțeleg, bă, deci nu înțeleg!
¡Anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Ya una bandera bien chévere, marica! ¡Aquí está, hijo de puta! ¡A tu madre!
ce nu-mi plac caracterele de genul ăsta care vin eu la...
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
Ok.
See? I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. Didn't realize you knew your way around here.
They were using that building to get across the canal.
Normal că tu atrase anunț.
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! I'm moving! Bad guys are over there.
Cine naiba m-am pușcat când...
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Da, bă, că nu vezi.
We can get across up top.
Hai, bă, te dau un cap, ce naiba. Cum, bă?
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Should be this way!
Cum? Băga-mi ceva în
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
cum îmi dă în cap.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Morții lui de joc tâmpit.
I'm moving! Go! Can't let them take her!
cross up top.
Morții voștri.
We're good! Caralho!
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
You don't! Ah! ¡Coño de su madre! ¡Ahora la muerte, cabrón! ¡Que estoy bien duro! ¡Ah! ¡Me están atacando! ¡Cubrime! ¡Salí, maricón! ¡Mostrá que tenés huevos! ¡Prepárate a morir! ¡Caminemos, soldados!
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
The switch. I know. Where is the switch?
There was probably a control console behind the desk.
Ah, yes. Not here. Not here. Oh.
I needed something to help me adjust to being back on land. My own private welcoming party.
What a shame.
¡Adelante, maricas! ¡No sean cobardes! ¡Cúbreme, cúbreme! ¡Arriba, hombre! ¡No llores! ¡Alto!
Fraierul cu wallhit m-a văzut.
¡Mis tiros lo dejarán inválido! ¡Ya llegó su
Sună cam periculos.
¡Para cagarse en los pantalones! ¡Mis balas lo van a destruir! ¡Se lo voy a clavar en los huevos!
Ce mai speria să-mi bag? Morți-te. Bă, ce mă sperie tâmpitul, bă.
Fancy seeing you here.
¡Pilas, mi llave! ¡Cúbrame!
Aha, de ce era? De ce sunt fără așa? Pe... Nu pot să văd unde trag. Nu contează.
¡Te voy a abrir la cabeza, pirobo!
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Ce naiba se întâmplă, bă, aici? Oh my god. Morți toți. Headshot toți. Cineva se pricepe la headshot-uri, a? Să vezi tu când te prind.
Fuck, man. This is brutal.
I know.
I didn't think things would be like this.
This is brutal. Dar noi ce naiba facem? Oare? Nu facem același lucru cu ei? This is
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcello?
Marcello was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause?
Nu cred că
Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
What?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Da.
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Deci intrăm prin basement. Ia să vedeți ce se întâmplă aici. Clădirea asta nu va mai arăta la fel după ce terminăm noi pe ea.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Silencer dintr-o stic.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Păcat că nu voi putea fi stealth nici în misiunea aceasta.
It was the question
Yeah,
I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind?
Nu.
I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva
It's
was
not
right. I was
the
the
silencer.
stooge. The bad joke everybody
Dar
got
scrie
but
că este
me.
silencer, what the fuck. Dar totuși l-aud ca și un gunshot. Normal. Ce naiba atâta.
Da puta, tá pesado pra caralho, tá cheio de chumbo. Ah, comeu boi.
Nu puteam să dau
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here. Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already.
Nu cred că este o coincidență, frate.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Nope, e la fel și upstairs și downstairs și on top.
É a mesma coisa.
Quê?
Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando... Acerta ele! Acerta ele!
Easy. Mai este ceva de viață aici? Nu se poate.
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Tá esperto aí, vamos dar ele! Tô vendo ele! Tô vendo ele! Tô vendo ele! Ali! Ali!
Când v-am spus să vă wallhack, nu mai scrieți. Dar n-aveam să fac așa. Și m-a omorât. Easy, n așa?
É a mesma coisa.
Quê?
Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo...
Fogo!
Ia să vedem, poate chiar merge stealth. Asta cred că nu mai trebuie să dea de aici, nu așa? Da, nu mai trebuie.
Quem me ajuda a sair daqui? Me deem cobertura! Vamos pra cima deles! Me dá cobertura! Continue atirando! Retrato, desgraçado! Queima no inferno, cuzão! Atire e me dê cobertura! Eu tô te dando cobertura!
Niciodată nu pot să fiu sigur.
morrer, cuzão! Me dá cobertura! Mata o filho da puta!
Mata filha da tua puta! N-au fost ăștia toți, eram și dezamăgit. Prosto că să-l pot vedea.
Mano do céu, meu Deus!
É muito sério! Você consegue se mexer?
Bine, dar sper că v-a plăcut episodul, dacă da, nu uitați să dați like, comment, share și subscribe. Și până data viitoare v-am salutat, ceau, bă, pa!